Hi everybody, this is Saeed. Here's an aquaponics system I designed. It's a combination of three different aquaponics systems. One is a NFT system, as you see here. That's nutrient film transfer, which uses PVC pipes. I'll explain it with a little bit more detail in a minute. And the second system it incorporates is a grow bed system, which uses gravel as a grow bed and uses a bathtub. And the third system it incorporates is a raft system with the roots of the plants always in water. So basically what you need for this is two pumps. One is an air pump and one is a submersible water pump, which pumps the nutrient-rich water from the aquarium or your pond up to the swirl filter. Now for a system like this, you would definitely need a swirl filter to clear out the nutrient rich water from all the organic material. Swirl filters are very easy to make. It's basically one barrel. This one uses two barrels. It's a little bit more effective, but you can do it with just one barrel. So the water from the water pump comes here and through this elbow starts going around, swirling around this big barrel slowly, and the sediments will settle at the bottom, all the organic material, and the rest of the water, the cleared out water, will slowly drain out of this pipe and go to your system and start feeding that. So as you see, the water would come down here and feed the roots of all these plants, go down here and go down here, and then it will drain into this to the next system. Now there can be a slight angle on these pipes. I recommend about 2 or 3 degrees angle. So you need to allow for that, have enough room going up and down the wall. So the water would come down here and fill up this grow bed. And then this grow bed uses a bell siphon to drain it. If you'd like to see how a bell siphon works, please check out the link at the end of this video. I will explain how it works and how it's made. So after the water reaches the drain point, it drains all and goes into the raft system. Now the raft system is always full of water. It's not like the grow bed system. Grow bed system, it fills up and it drains completely. Fills up and drains completely. The cycle continues. But the raft system is the roots are always in water, and for that you need to have a air pump, because you need to pump oxygen into the water all the time. Otherwise, you're going to get root rot. And then the water from there drains back into the pool and the cycle continues. Now for the sizes of the pipes, you can experiment with that, but what I'm using is I use a 1-inch pipe for the outlet of the pump to the swirl filter, and also this part and this part and this part, and this is 1 inch. This one I allow 1.5 inches, and then these PVC pipes are 4 inches diameter, and depending on what sort of a net cups you will find, you will have to drill holes to accommodate those. Also the PVC pipe coming out of the bell siphon in the second system, the grow bed, I would choose that to be 1.5 inches also. And as you see here, the grow bed system is supported by concrete blocks. This could be a bathtub. That's what I'm going to use because I have an extra bathtub in the house. It could also be a plastic tub, or it could be something you build out of concrete blocks and seal it so the water doesn't drain out. And the raft system could be made out of any of those materials as well. One thing you need to take into account when you design your system though is the grow bed gets fed with the nutrient rich water from the top, and it drains from the bottom. Okay, by the way of a bell siphon. The raft system gets fed the nutrient-rich water from the top, and it drains from the top, basically the same level. So you need to keep those into account. Like if you build this one and this one out of concrete, like a mini pool, you need to have the inlet and the drains incorporated in there beforehand. So make sure you pay attention to that. Also, another thing you want to take into consideration is the depth of the grow bed and the depth of the raft system. The grow bed, if you're using a bathtub, is going to be about 40-45 centimeters, which is fine, and the raft system needs to be a minimum of 30 centimeters. In both cases, you need minimum of 30 centimeters. If it's more, better, but less, you will run into trouble. Um, but generally, the more water you have in your system, in your pond, in your raft system, and in your grow bed system, the more stable your whole system will become, and less prone to swings in pH or in ammonia. So the more water you have, the safer you are, basically. One last recommendation I have to make is when you get ready to build the setup here, it's best to start from the back end, from where it starts draining and back to the pool. Build your raft system, then build your grow bed system, then build your NFT system and your swell filter, and then work your way back to the beginning. The reason for that is, for example, if your drain here, you might want to have it a little bit higher, so as it goes back into the pond, it will splash and aerate the water. So that would raise this bed, the raft system, that would raise it a little bit. If you raise this, you have to raise this and raise this and raise that. So it's just best to start from this end and work your way back to the beginning. Thank you very much for watching. Now, if you want to see a step-by-step video on how to make a grow bed aquaponics system, I will put a link for you here. And this video is a little bit long, it's about 17 minutes, but it explains pretty much everything you need to know to get started. It includes doing the bell siphons, adjusting them for back pressure, and everything else you need to know to get started. Thank you, this is Saeed.